He could be completely rubbish. Plus, look at how poorly he maintains his clothing. Greetings and welcome back to Sheltered, where we have a moose or something. It's an oxygen filter, yes, we know that. It's a moderate snare trap, and it appears to have captured this moosey creature here, which we need to send somebody up to go and kill, because frankly, it's not going to survive much longer. Look, it's already starting to get a bit thin, I think. So we need to send someone up there to grab it. We also have people out and about, look. Out and about in the wasteland. Laura to base. We found something at this small petrol station. I'm always interested in what you find in small petrol stations. Bring back the fuel, Laura. How much have we got? We've got 11. So, I mean, we're fairly well stocked on petrol, but more is good. Bring back the wooden boards as well. We always need that. Limestone and sand. We've got 1 sand. We've got 2 limestone. We can use this to make concrete, so we do want that. We don't want burnt clothes, obviously. And we don't really want a log, so we'll take the nail instead of the log. Don't need the glass jar, don't really need the bucket. We've got 5 of them, everything else is fine. Sounds good. Alright team, continue doing what you're doing. Everyone continue performing admirably. We've got something in our journal as well here. Look, we should totally check that out. Day 7, we've read day 7 already. Day 8, I think it'll be nice to have Walter around the place. Everybody seems to think it's a good idea, so we'll see how it goes. I wonder where Walter came from, and what his life was like before all this happened. I bet they have some great stories to tell. Walter, who is a single person, is now a they. I guess so. I think we have only brought in 1 person, right? Which is Walter. Is that... I've just given Octopi a job. Sorry, we need to accept the transmission first. Hello, this is Jonas. We found a small pharmacy out in the wasteland. Yes, totally check that out. What's our fuel like? We're almost out of fuel. So, Octopi, I don't suppose it really matters too much if you wait. What about you people? Can anybody get up? Walter, get up and put some fuel on the fire. And then, whilst you're at it, take a suit and go and harvest the trap, because we don't want this thing dying up there, becoming useless to us. We must accept the transmission. Laura, they found something at this pharmacy. Obviously, we want to examine the items. Now, a pharmacy. Oh, look, we already took a bucket. We don't really need this bucket. Let's put this bucket back. Oh, I want the cement, though. I kind of would like all this stuff, but we'll put the record back, so we don't really need that. We'll put the toy back. We don't really need that. We'll build a toy box at some point, but the kids aren't stressed at the moment, so we just don't need it. We'll take the nail, because we've got room for that anyway. First aid kits, antibiotics, anti-radiation tablets. Given that we don't have any more gas masks, I think, after this, we better bring some radiation tablets back with us. Antibiotics, cures infections, allowing the body to repair itself. We've already got 1. We haven't had any need of them yet. We know where the pharmacy is, so we can always send somebody on a mission specifically to get them if we do need them. So I think we should maybe bring back the first aid kits. Look, 3 first aid kits, which we can use to regain health if we need to. Also cures bleeding. Also potentially a useful trading item, I suppose. So, that'll do. Finish transferring items. Yes, indeed. Walter is off outside once he's put on a thing there. Look, Walter. Now I want you to go up here and harvest the trap. Do as you're told, man. Transmission incoming. Found a small house. Yep, you can search the small house. Bone Hero the cat, look, still has not actually caught any mice. Apparently, we only get mice in the shelter if we let it get messy. So maybe we should let it get messy so that Bone Hero has something to catch to add to our... Not that we really need... Look, we've already got 5. In fact, our freezer is now going to be full. We're going to have 10 things, and we've got 2 additional leathers. So we have many, many things. Look at that, capacity 10. So I guess we don't need any rats at this point in time. What have you found in the small house, Laura? More fuel? Alright, we'll just max out at 5. We don't need to start another stack of that. We'll take the food, though. I'd love to bring some books home, but we've got no space. We will bring that and that. And I think... Oh, you know what? We can put the glass jar back. Should we bring the books? Let's bring the books. We might make ourselves a bookshelf. That'd be good, wouldn't it? To have a bookshelf. I think everyone would be thrilled at having a bookshelf. Octopi, you're looking pretty thirsty there, so go and drink some water. I'm pretty sure that's what you're off to do anyway. Walter, feed the cat, and then return the suit. I don't know what you were going downstairs for, but whatever it was, it's not as important as feeding Bone Hero the cat. I think we can all agree to that. Accept the transmission. What have you found in the small house? Or you found a small house. Go search the small house and tell us what you find there. You know, just search everything. Search it all. Bone Hero wolfing down his food like a hero does when fed by Walter, the survivor. Octopi, what are you doing? You're just standing around. Accept the transmission. We found someone in this small house. They're signaling to us. I think they want to talk. What do you want us to do? Well, I shall get involved, obviously, and we shall see what they want. We could actually take another person on. If they look good, we could take another person on. Well, hello! Another one out here, risking the dust and disease. It's true. Not like we have a choice, though, is it? If you think I can be useful, I'm all for joining up. What do you say, partners? I say, what are your stats before we reset? We can't accept someone without knowing their stats, right? I mean, it could be anything. He could be completely rubbish. Plus, look at how poorly he maintains his clothing. I'm going to say no. If we saw your stats and they looked interesting, we would have you. But as it is, we've already got Walter, and yeah, I think not right now. What were you? 3144. Not particularly great. What we could do with is another fighter, really. Someone with high strength. Now that I think about it, our place is not the best condition right now. I don't think we can support another person. It's a bit messy. You wouldn't like it anyway. It's just like, you know, it's a horrible, secure underground bunker. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've heard that line before. It's always the same. I'll be seeing you. Don't be so defeatist. Look, go and get some decent trousers, and maybe you'll give a better impression to the next group of survivors who pass by. Recruitment resolved. What have you found in the house, though? More importantly, more fuel, which we don't need. More coal, which we don't need. We'll take the pipe. Both potentially useful, but not more so than what we've got, I think. Although the fuse, we might be better off with a valve than a fuse, because I think we're more likely to be able to use that for upgrades in the short term for some of our stuff. Yeah, we'll go with that. Confirm. Alright, Octopi, what are we going to... it never ends. Hi, this is Laura. We've found a small house. Yes, search the small house. Now, Octopi, we're going to craft something. You and I, together. What are we going to craft? Well, gas masks, because we need more of those. Fire shower. We could do with some tools to speed up the crafting process as well. Look, it's kind of slow. And maybe putting a light down here. That might be nice as well. Andy, wow, look. You are properly knackered. You're going to bed. I'm just going to bed. I mean, I know I'm starving and also desperately need the toilet, but I'm going to bed. Hi, this is Jonas. What have you found in the small house, Jonas? You found a gas mask. Take the food. We should probably put something back for the gas mask, you know. Let's put the battery back, take the gas mask. That will do. Yes. How much food have we got in the pantry? 6 of 20, but it's alright because we've got the freezer. Did we ever get around to crafting the cooker? I don't think we did, you know. Accept transmission, search the location. Walter, can you craft me a cooker, please? A poor stove, so that we can cook some of this meat. Just craft it down here for now. We'll have to do some more rearranging. We'll have to have more adventures with rearranging the shelter very soon. But let's get a few more things crafted. We've got quite a bit of space now because the shelter's been expanded. What have you found in the florists? Water, we don't need. Leather. We always like leather. Always. What are we going to put back in order to take leather? I'm tempted to put back the books, you know. Maybe the duct tape? We'll put the duct tape back, look. We'll take the leather. And we'll take the board, because we've got room for that. Good. That's fine. Octopi, you can craft something new. Craft another gas mask so that we've got another one to go out. Actually, we just found one, didn't we? So maybe we didn't need to craft that just then. But, you know, it's going to be useful sooner or later, isn't it? Definitely. Everyone's busy working away, apart from Andy, who's busy sleeping away. Also, there is a Z. Oh, it's the cat. I think that means that Bone Hero is sleeping. Surprise, surprise, Bone Hero is sleeping. Surprise, surprise, a cat is sleeping, I should say. Really. Cats spend most of their time sleeping. It's a very desirable life, if you ask me. What's our integrities like? 32%, 37%. We need to get to work on those. I think we actually should recruit someone new, you know? We can support another person, and the more people we have doing work, the better. Looks like we have the parts to upgrade a system. Can we upgrade this? We're missing wiring and hinges to upgrade our output to allow for 8 people. We don't even have 6 people yet, so that's fine. Durability, we don't have enough. Scrap metal, we could do resistance potentially. And what about our water filter? Decontamination, increase the durability, increase the efficiency of the water, allowing it to filter more per second whilst it's raining. That would be the best one, but it takes leather. And we need to use all of our leather for crafting satchels. Speaking of satchels, we need actually nylon. But we'll be able to create another satchel when they get back, because I'm pretty sure they're bringing some nylon back with them, which will be super fantastico. Should we create... Let's not create a light switch. It's crazy talk. Crazy talk right there. What about tier 1 stuff? Bandages, don't need that. Bucket toilet, don't need any of these things. Don't need a makeshift shower. We've already got one. We could make another gas mask, but I don't think we really need one at this point. I don't think we need any of this stuff, actually. We're actually kind of capped out. What do we need to upgrade this to the next level up? Because that's pretty important. We need 7 hinges and 6 more rope. So we need to prioritize hinges and rope. I don't know where you would get hinges from. I guess hardware stores. I mean, that's where I would go if I wanted to buy a hinge now. Walter is knackered. He's going to go and have a sleep. Octopi, can you craft a bookshelf? No, because we don't have enough nails. That'd be another nail in the coffin there. In that case, take a suit, go outside, and fix up our external bits and pieces. And that'll be good. We're putting the children to work, again, obviously, because child labour is the best in this instance. Obviously, Walter could also provide some pretty decent labour, but, you know, he's asleep in the sleeping bag. So, you know, it's hard to do work when you're asleep in a sleeping bag. It's less hard to do work when you're asleep in a bed, because at least you're not kind of, you know, like a giant worm creature, like you are in a sleeping bag. That's what I think, anyway. These are the sorts of things that I ponder upon when I can. Andy has woken up and is having himself a little bit of a feed. He's going to go and actually cook it on the stove. And then I suppose he's going to go and use the toilet. We should probably rearrange this shelter a bit, though, and put things a little bit more sensibly positioned around. So we want, like, things that people are going to need immediately when they get back, potentially, up here. And then we can maybe have, like, all the sleeping moved downstairs. Also, I think light makes, like, crafting quicker, so we could probably put our workbench underneath this light here. Should we do that now? Let's do that now. Day 11 has dawned. We're going to rearrange the shelter. So, bed's downstairs. Bed, sleeping bag, right in the corner. Other bed, right next to it. Toilet, just next to the Jenny. Water butt by the toilet. Another one there. That'll do. We'll put all the storage. Actually, we'll put the storage in the back because that doesn't need to be accessible by anybody. Where's the other piece of storage? There it is. Put that over there. Pantry. We'll put the pantry downstairs. Put that there. Wow, look at the efficiency. The incredible efficiency of this design. There we go. That's looking a little bit better, isn't it? I think that's looking pretty good. Let's confirm that for now, and we'll have a think about how to move on from there. It's raining on the surface. We've got 52 of 60, so we should immediately turn around with another expedition, I think, and maybe... Oh, there we go. The expedition is back, and we're going to immediately try and send them out again, I think. 6 and 4. Let's check what condition they're in. First of all, we're going to unload everything. Take it all. All sorts of good stuff there. Yes. Otto, I want you to craft another satchel, please, for the next expedition that is going to venture forth. Walter, I think you can craft a water butt. Yeah, we can get another water butt, look. 3 water butts of awesomeness is clearly the way to go. Unfortunately, our water filter is sort of degraded at the moment, but don't worry, Octopi is on that. He's very, very tired. He's very sleepy indeed, but we're going to give him another job to do before he's able to come back in, I'm afraid. Jonas and Laura have both gone straight to bed after their trials of being out. Do they actually need showers and things? They don't particularly need showers. Laura doesn't even shower, so quickly, Laura, get up before you go to bed, take a shower, and hopefully you could use up a little bit of the water before, whilst it's falling from the sky in useful fashion. Otto, super tired. Water storage at max capacity. Yes, I know this. We're doing our best. Andy, I think, is the only one who's actually suitable, like who's kind of like fresh and ready to go out. Walter won't go out for it. Yes, because Walter won't go out for us yet because his loyalty is not filled all the way up. This needs to fill all the way up before he will actually go out and leave the shelter and kind of do things. So what can we do? We just have to wait. We need another person, basically. We need to start building up their loyalty. That's clearly what we need to do. Andy, can you craft anything new now that we've got stuff back in? You can. You can craft cement and you can craft more shelter rooms. So do that. Craft some more cement. And then what else? What else? What else after that? Small crate we don't need. Yeah, I think we need to start focusing on getting up to a tier 3, which means we need to get hinges. So we need to send people specifically on missions to get hinges and other things for that. Look, there was a rat. Bone Hero, where are you? Did you catch the rat? There was totally a rat then. We don't actually need... Look, it's right there. Bone Hero, go get it. Go get the rat. Go get the rat. It's behind you. It's almost as big as you. I think it's just gone through the... I think it's gone through the axis way. Inexplicably. Look, there it is. All right. We're not putting up with this. We need to clean the shelter. Andy, sorry about this. Bone Hero should be dealing with these rats. Look, there's 2 of them now. There's actually 2 rats. We've got no room in the freezer for that. Oh, we do. Somebody actually took some out, look. I think it was Laura. Laura took some meat out of the freezer and cooked it. There's somebody at the door. Hello? It's Janet. Greetings. I am looking for sanctuary. Do you grant such things? I am able-bodied and hard-working. Well, let's have a look. 7 strength, 4 dexterity, 6 intelligence, 6 charisma, 2 perception. You know what? You are just the sort of person that we're looking for to join our little community here. Janet, welcome aboard. Look at that. We didn't even have to go out looking for somebody. They literally walked up to the door and asked to come in, and we're looking pretty good. We've got a new journal entry, day 11. I think it'll be nice to have Janet around the place. Everybody seems to think it's a good idea, so we'll see how it goes. I wonder where Janet came from, and what her life was like before all of this happened. I bet they have some great stories to tell. I bet they do, now that there are actually 2 new arrivals in the shelter here. How are we getting on? Everyone is doing very well. Everyone is doing very well indeed. It's all looking fine and stuff. Jonas just needs to eat something and maybe take a shower and go to the toilet, and then he'd be ready to go out. But I think maybe he should just go straight out, What about Andy? Andy and Jonas could go out on a mission. We should probably set that up, but that will have to wait until next time because we have run out of time this time. So until then, when Andy and Jonas go on a mighty expedition out into the unknown. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.
All I see is fear and hatred in their eyes. All I see is fear and hatred in their eyes. As if I was the source of all the plagues in this land. I am stuck with them. Where is the exit?
Let's just get this gasoline, fuel up the generator, and then maybe we can shed a little light on this situation. Oh my god! What is going on here? Oh no, what is that? What is that? Back away! Get inside the room! Inside the small room! Close the door! Luckily, the door's closed. I'm safe, right?